Hello my Wolfpack and welcome to a New Year's video. So I'm recording this on New Year's Eve, ready to come out tomorrow. And yeah, first of all, just want to reflect on the channel, then I want to talk about some goals, and then I want to talk about what's going to go on the channel in the next year or so. So just in a bit of reflection, I suppose, this year's been wild. In my personal life, it's been absolutely insane. I have basically changed jobs twice. I changed in April and then I changed in September, and I'm now I'm in the because I'm a teacher. I'm in the goal school that I wanted to be in for since I trained. And yeah, so I'm really happy where I'm at the minute. I think my personal life is looking really amazing. Yeah, it's just been a great year for me personally. In my personal life, there have been ups and downs, as there will be, but at the minute I think I'm in the best place that I have been in a very long time. I do want to talk about a funny story that happened to me literally about 2-3 weeks ago. If you didn't know, if you haven't seen kind of on my Twitter or my comments on a couple of videos, I managed to sprain my ankle pretty bad. It actually still hurts. This was, I want to say, 3 weeks ago now, and actually my ankle is still kind of sore and it's kind of difficult to still walk on it a lot. But yeah, I was walking down the stairs and basically I missed the base of my foot and rolled onto the side, and it was really bad. Initially I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be, I was literally about to leave to go to work. I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to go in. And then I kind of powered through, but by the end of the day I was literally hobbling. So I went on crutches the next day, and took some painkillers and stuff, and actually it was a lot better. But then obviously, well not obviously, but we had a load of ice. It was literally icy for like a week non-stop, and it was so slippery. I foregoed. I left the crutches at home because I thought crutches plus ice is probably not going to be a good thing, so I was walking on my ankle, probably before I should be. And I got 5 foot outside my house and slipped straight over right onto my back, which was really funny. I'm not gonna lie, it was hilarious. I wish people had seen it because, well, no, I don't wish people had seen it. I wish I had a recording of it because I bet it was so funny because it was just instant, just went. But yeah, that's kind of the standout story from my year. The fact that was the first time I've ever been on crutches, and I'm still got a bit of a gammy ankle. It's still a bit swollen, but that being said, I can still walk around, I'm still doing well. So, yeah, this year has been intense. In terms of the channel, I'm not sure what I can really say. I kind of took a 6-month break. Part of that was because I changed my job. And in changing my job, I kind of just fell off the recording. It was just getting used to it. And then the same when it came to September, I got into a relatively good uploading schedule, kind of August time, recorded a load of videos and then got through something, and then I just kind of was blank for like 2 months. Part of that was just because I didn't really have anything worth recording. I knew the new game was coming out and I just couldn't kind of get motivated to actually record something. So that's kind of why a lot of this year has kind of been very blank in terms of my content. But then obviously when the new games came out, when Scarlet and Violet came out, I put in a lot of effort into my recording. I think I was just like 24 hours non-stop recording at one point, just to get out all those support videos that I've put out and that loads of you have seen. And now, obviously, coming around Christmas, starting to get working on those competitive guide videos. I've got so many of them prepped. I decided to change the way I was doing things. If you haven't checked out the most recent competitive guide videos, please do, because they are a different breed, I would say. I think they're a lot better. I personally think that I am doing a better job of them than I was previously. I think previously I was a little bit lazy with it, but I've improved the formula a little bit. So that's going to be something exciting to look forward to. In terms of statistics, I'm not going to actually show them because I haven't pulled them across and I didn't really think about it that much. But this year, bear in mind that I did disappear for quite a while. I have had 317k views, which is 25% more than it was in 2021 when I was consistently uploading all the time, which actually is insane. utterly insane. And thank you guys so much for being part of the channel. It's just been kind of great. Watch time has actually gone down, but actually that does make a lot of sense because a lot of my videos have been shorter. Obviously, the competitive guide video is quite short anyways, but the support guide videos, which have been the major hit on my channel, they have been much shorter videos, and they've been the things that I've been focusing on. And actually, the short videos are the ones that are getting the most views. So actually, in terms of my watch hours, it's obviously going to be a lot lower anyways. We've gained 368 subscribers in this year, which again, considering I disappeared for 6 months, I think is still pretty good. We did, unfortunately, and I'm recording this like 12 hours before New Year's Day, but at current we're on 1,972 subscribers. Obviously just shy of that 2,000, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks we will hit that 2,000. It's definitely something that can happen there, but yeah, a little bit disappointed with that, but at the same time we are so close that I really can't complain too much, especially with how little I've kind of put into the channel this year. And I will full well admit that I think that next year is going to be a lot more time invested into the channel, a lot more effort put into the channel. I definitely got really lazy with my content this year. I'm not going to lie to you. In fact, some of the support guide videos, I'll even admit, were quite lazy. In the fact that I didn't do full research into them, but to be fair, it was 24 hours into the game, and I found what I found, and new things have been found now, which obviously means that I could add to those videos, but at the same time, I don't want to have to like re-record all of them and then unlist all the other ones and stuff. I think I'm just going to keep it there. I plan to update all the comments sections and have kind of this is where you can also find it after we've had this X amount of time. So that's something that I do plan to do at some point over the coming weeks. Just need to find some time. It's been quite busy. Not to mention I've been ill lately as well. I'm trying to spend a lot of time with my partner because we haven't really had time to spend much time with each other. Ironically, we now work in the same school, but we're actually got less time seeing each other, which is something we've been trying to spend more time together, basically over Christmas. So hopefully that's been quite nice. So yeah, let's look at next year because I'm now babbling. Next year, so this coming year, I've got a few goals. My first goal is to hit 3K subs. I don't know whether that's going to be possible, but you know, let's make it a goal. Let's make it something that can happen. And kind of running into that and how that's going to happen, I am going to aim to have consistent uploads. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm going to have the same number of uploads every week, because realistically, when I get to like the summer holidays or Easter holidays or like half term, I can record more videos. So I might be available to do more videos, or if there's an announcement, I can bring in extra videos, stuff like that. But at current, the plan is potentially about 4 videos per week. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of in terms of plans, around 4 videos a week. It might be less in some cases, particularly around like mock season, exam season. That could be when things do fall down a little bit. I'll try and get some pre-recording done, and I'll talk about my focus in a little bit and how actually it makes sense to have 4 videos a week, because I can do 4 videos a week quite successfully. Another thing, I want to actually restart Instagram. I am planning on getting back onto a attempted weight loss journey. Honestly, things have not been great for me in terms of my healthy eating. I'll admit, I've not even been on it at all, especially over Christmas, but who is on over Christmas? So yeah, that's something that I'm going to try and focus on. I'd quite like to try and document any of kind of my weight loss journey, and I think using Instagram is going to be a way to actually get me committed to it and keep me in that committed sense, because I'll know that I'll be letting myself down as well as kind of others that are following. So if you do want to follow my Instagram, it probably is in the comment section, not the comment section, the description. If it's not in there, just pop a comment on here and I will put it in and probably pin it on a comment somewhere. And the only other goal I really have, I've got quite basic goals this year. I want to do a few collabs with some other people. I need to put some feelers out with people. I want to do kind of some some just like fun videos with people, like not necessarily a series, just maybe one-offs, because trying to find time to be able to sit down and do a series recording, that will only really work for me in the holiday season, where we'll be able to kind of smash out a lot of it at once. Because I'm going to be honest, like in my personal life, I am quite busy as well. It's just one, being a teacher, and two, kind of just having that time to relax and really making that's important to me. Having kind of my own time as well. You know, I do the channel because I really enjoy it, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been having so much fun building these competitive guides. I admit, doing the templates for the new style has been a bit of a dull, boring bit, but the actual creating of the guides has been really fun, and that kind of links onto the plans for this next year. So realistically, the next 6 months, or if not longer, are going to be the focus on competitive guides. The aim is to have 4 competitive guides a week, where I can, and that means that actually I can just record 4 on a Sunday. Typically that will take about an hour, and then I'm done for the week. I can just edit those, upload them, get them scheduled, and it's sorted. So a lot of them are kind of prepped and ready. In fact, all of the Paradox Mons are prepped and ready. A couple of them have been recorded, and I do need to sit down and record some more at some point over the next couple of days before I go back to work. But that's my aim, for a week on the competitive guides. Now, I have also been looking at joining some draft leagues. Now, I have just put in an application for a draft league. I'm not going to say anything about that yet, because I'm not sure if I'm going to get a space, or I'm not sure of a lot of things. But yeah, I'm looking at joining several different draft leagues just to get some competitive content in Scarlet and Violet. Potentially things like Wi-Fi battles might return, as well as doing like some ranked laddering, stuff like that. I know that's quite popular. Possibly even Shiny Hunt streams at some point might happen. I'm not giving a definite on that one. It might happen. That's more likely to happen in the holidays, when I actually have kind of time to stream, because by the time I get home from work, and then I've sorted out other stuff, and then have my dinner, streaming can be quite difficult, and it is quite tiring, especially later on in the term. So, you know, it's something that I'm considering, but it depends on lots and lots and lots of different factors, if I'm honest. But yeah, the main focus for the next few months is going to be competitive guides. I know that these are kind of the more popular parts of my channel. They are the ones that people seem to enjoy the most. If I'm completely honest, like that's kind of the general. I mean, you look at all of my top videos, the vast majority of them are competitive guides or support videos. Which obviously there's no more support videos for me to record, except for I could do a couple more, but at the same time they'll have all been documented plenty of times now. So there's no point in doing that unless someone has a specific request. And if you do have any specific requests for any competitive guides or videos, I might start using my community tab to ask, what do you want next for the competitive guides? Do you want me to do this Pokemon, or this Pokemon? Realistically, I'll probably do all 3 in a similar period, but just to know what people are wanting, and if anyone has any requests, obviously that you can put that down as well. Yeah, so that is probably it for this video. Thank you guys so much for all the support and all the growth that's kind of happened. It has mostly been in this last like 6 weeks that things have been happening, and honestly it's amazing just how far I've come. Like I mean I remember hitting 1,000 subscribers, and now I'm super close to 2K. It baffles me, and I'm just like, what is happening here? It's incredible. Yeah, so I guess thank you so much for joining the journey, joining the Wolfpack, and I suppose I will see you in the next one, the competitive guys. I believe tomorrow, if you're watching this when it comes out on New Year's Day, tomorrow is going to be Slitherwing, doing the past Paradox Pokemon and then the future Paradox Pokemon. So those are the ones that are going to be coming out through the majority of January, and then God knows what I'm going to move on to, but I'm sure it'll be fun. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you have seen kind of my plans, a little bit of an update video. I know some of you love that, but yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you soon.